Wild turkey roam many suburban streets, and it's not all that unusual to spot fox or deer. But lately, another critter has been wandering local backyards. Tina Martin tells us why black bear are coming closer to the city and whether or not they're here to stay.
James Clements fills this bird feeder in his Arlington backyard every day. And about 2 weeks ago, he was preparing to do the same when
the helicopters woke me up. The sound of two helicopters is actually pretty loud. I knew something was up. And then bang, I get an email from the town of Arlington saying, yeah, keep your pets inside because, there's a bear.
Yes, a bear. Oh, my. The black bear shown here was a few blocks away from Clements' house.
I thought, really? There's a bear? Don't we live pretty close in? My wife's already said maybe we shouldn't fill the bird feeder again.
And just this week, this bear opened a car door in Rhode Island. The woman inside snapped this picture. So why are we seeing more bears here and there?
So this is inside 495, but here's Concord and Billerica, where we know we've had a bear for the past year.
Dave Waddles with the Mass Division of Fisheries and Wildlife says the bears are just bachelors looking for love.
This is the mating season, so males move widely at this time of year. So likely it followed a river system, bike paths, other natural corridors. These are bears that can't compete with the dominant males in the established territory. So they're trying to move into unoccupied portions of the range, establish territories for themselves where they can cope and potentially mate.
Get out of here! Waddles says there are 5,000 black bears in the state, mainly in western Mass, and the ones making their way to the metro areas may be out of luck.
There may be some females between 495 and 95, but really at this point, it's generally the males.
Wildlife officials get about 250 to 300 calls a year and say there has been an uptick in urban sightings. The good news, many of these bears have been seen before, and while they are large and powerful, Waddles says they aren't prone to attack.
Bears are really tolerant of people. They're not inherently aggressive towards people. And so giving bears space, bears are going to do their thing, and people and bears can really coexist quite nicely.
The bear spotted in Arlington has been relocated, but that doesn't mean he won't come back. Before he showed up in James Clements' neighborhood, he was 25 miles away in Shirley.
It's a bear. Come on. It's not Godzilla.
Clements isn't worried. He just added bears to his list of neighborhood animals.
Chipmunks and squirrels and birds and actually I saw a red fox once about a few years ago, a coyote occasionally. It's not the Bronx Zoo, but it's close.
Maybe for some, a little too close. Tina Martin, WGBH News.
Now, bird feeders do attract wildlife, including bears. So does easily accessible trash. So we'll repeat this advice from the wildlife folks. If you see a bear, don't feed it and keep your distance. That means including no selfies.